Welcome language learners from all around the globe to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Start of Fire Service. The establishment of the fire service in the United Kingdom in 1941 stands as a pivotal juncture, a defining chapter that ignited a new era of safety and protection for its citizens. Against the backdrop of a world ravaged by the tumultuous winds of war, the significant development would not only shield lives and property from the fiery ravages, but also lay the groundwork for a modern firefighting force that would continue to serve the nation for generations to come. The year 1941, midway through World War II, saw Britain engulfed in a conflagration of unprecedented scale, as enemy bombs rained down upon cities, towns, and villages. The desperate need for a coordinated and efficient firefighting force became evident. The devastating Blitz raids inflicted untold destruction, reducing neighborhoods to ashes and leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. The urgency to safeguard lives and infrastructure prompted a critical step forward, enhancing the nation's firefighting capabilities. In response to the mounting crisis, the Fire Services Act of 1941 was enacted by the British government on this day, 18th of August. This legislation marked the formal establishment of the National Fire Service, or the NFS, a unified and comprehensive firefighting organisation that amalgamated existing local fire brigades into a single, cohesive entity. The NFS was equipped with the authority and resources needed to coordinate firefighting efforts on a national scale, transcending geographical boundaries, to ensure rapid response and efficient deployment of personnel and equipment. The creation of the NFS not only unified previously disparate fire brigades, but also forged a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose among firefighters across the country. Volunteers, professionals, and auxiliary personnel came together, driven by an unwavering commitment to protect their communities from the ravages of fire. This unity was emblematic of the British spirits during times of adversity, exemplifying resilience, determination, and selflessness. While the immediate impetus for the establishment of the NFS was the requirement of wartime circumstances, its enduring legacy extends far beyond those tumultuous years. The lessons learned and the expertise honed during the NFS era has paved the way for modern firefighting practices, shaping the foundations of today's fire and rescue services in the UK. The establishment of the NFS marked a seminal turning point, fostering a culture of preparedness, training, and innovation that continues to save lives and mitigate the impact of fire-related incidents. The legacy of the National Fire Service continues to burn bright, fueling the dedication of modern firefighting professionals who uphold the principles of service, sacrifice, and protection. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalised learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more! If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.